and gentlemen, I am once again your gracious host, Knuckle J. Moose, here to call tonight's Monday Night Munchies action right down the middle as best I can, when I can, for your viewing pleasure. And tonight, got a lot of great matches tonight as all members of the corner side will be in action, trying to prove once again their domination over the Monday Night Munchies division. And while not only doing that, we will also see, not only will we see our champ Graveyard Doc in competition here tonight in a non-title match, we will also see the goddess of the world, Verona Goychik, taking on the woman she faced for the #1 contendership, Spari Venditti, and new member of the Monday Night Munchies regimen, Magic Masters, in a triple threat match here tonight. And everything it concludes with the rivalry reigniting once again between the Dark Arthur, Rihanna Hunter, versus the one and only Silver Raven, Adriana Nevermore, in our main event tonight. But first, up first, on a bit of a good streak here lately, our local talent takes on the Eldritch Abomination, Martin Mythos, in a one-on-one contest to open things here this evening. Lot of insane action here tonight. And from what I could tell, ladies and gentlemen, as of last week, all members of the corner side have not been happy that they keep getting closer and closer to truly dominating Monday Night Munchies. But then some miscommunication happens or something weird happens. And so tonight, instead of waiting for it to fix itself, and like they did last week, the corner side is looking to try and fix the injustice, in quotations, of Monday Night, of what's been going on with them here at Monday Night Munchies. And as we see our local talent in the ring ready to go,
and his opponent, accompanied by the Brain, Peltier Pow, representing the Unholy Union from Annapolis, Maryland, weighing in at 277 pounds, the Masked Man, Martin Macho.
Being accompanied to the ring by Penguin Powerster, the brains of the corner side, the Eldritch Abomination, Martin Mythos, looks to dominate yet again here tonight in our opening contest. Will the Eldritch Abomination be able to scramble the brains and the soul of our local talent here tonight? Homegrown talent in one corner, Martin Mythos in the other. Here we go. Big fella comes out with a big boot. Knowing all too well how dangerous Martin is in this company, deciding to take the action to him. Trying to make the Eldritch Abomination humble with a camel clutch, but does not work. Smart now and him as both men collar and elbow tie up. The local talent pushing Martin into the corner. Oh, and a clean break from the local talent, but Martin stretching himself out of the corner as quickly as possible. Uh-oh. And for his troubles, gets clobbered across the chest. That big right hand. Across the sternum and collarbone as he stomps at the arms now. And just slams Martin against the mat here. And now our local talent pummeling away at Martin as he tries to keep him centered on the mat here. to not let him get off any kind of crazy momentum or any of his insane moves here in this match night. Homegrown got him calling up Martin. Looking for something here. Big clubbing blow to the back of the skull. Into the pin. One. Only a one though. So it is not enough to put away the Elgin Abomination here tonight. Big old running leg drop connects. And now stomping at the back of the head, our local talent. Wisely keeping the match in his control as the nerve of this fella tries to get on the nerve hold. It's kind of hard to get on a nerve hold of an Eldritch being. You don't know where the nerves are. But you do know where to punch him. As he gets him with a bunch of punches into, woo, that a bionic elbow. Right on top the skull. Oh, went for something there, but got count. As Martin fights out of it. And now Martin finally gaining control. Wait a minute, never mind. The big fella scoops him up. Power slam. He's been watching his Mythos tapes. Oh, but Martin moves out the way of that movie king. And now, pump handle slammer. Pump handle suplex connects. And now, oh, Fisherman Buster into the pin. One, but only a one count for Martin as well. As our local talent has been on a bit of a win streak here lately. Minus the Battle Royale match. Oh, Martin with a sling blade. One, two count only. As it is not enough to put away the big fella just yet. Oh, Martin, I think I know what Martin's going for. Yep. Tentacle torture. Tentacle tension. That rear naked choke, but our local talent able to get out of it quickly enough as he picks up Martin and catches him with a jackknife powerbomb. Martin now getting up into the corner, but here comes the local talent. Big splash. A lot of ass on that weight hitting Martin and then scraping the back with the knee with the fingers. Release German suplex launches Martin into the corner. Now a local talent going all the way up top. Not a lot of room to move. But he's going to land that big knee anyway. Into the pin. One, two. Oh, 2.6. Martin just kicking out in time. Local talent now. Oh, went for possibly the Shote, got caught. It's Martin now setting up. Oh no. Oh no. Into the void. This full body submission. But luckily the big fella able to get out in time, but not enough time to miss that big boot to the face. As Martin takes him down. No applause for Martin from the big fella. Oh, that northern forearm into the back of the skull, though. Looks to put him away. One, two, no. 2.2 as the big fella gets the shoulder up again. But I think we know what's coming next here. As Martin, once again, the tentacle torment. Wrapping around the neck. Oh, but the big fella fights out of it. Somehow just escaping. Big fella now setting up this arm for the mission, but Martin fights out of it. Big clothesline for Martin. Now the local talent getting back to his feet on the apron at least. Oh, Martin, no. Draping the big fella over the ropes and clubbing him down on the mat. Now Martin moving him away from the ropes, trying to move him closer to the middle of the ring as he does so. Martin now looking for something here as the big fella feeling the pain. Oh, no. Oh, no. Tentacle torment for a third time. And it's all over. as our local talent could only do so much to withstand the onslaught of Martin Mythos, but in the end, when you fight against an eldritch being, you must be wary of the torment that they bring about with them in their daily lives. Big win yet again for Martin Mythos here tonight in our opening contest, as the corner side looks to dominate Monday Night Munchies once more here this week. Will the corner side be able to keep up with their tour of domination here tonight? As if I believe that gentleman, and as I say that, I am misdirected by accidental misreading of the program here tonight. That's on me. We will see, however, our LRW heavyweight champ Graveyard Doc take on the big ear of corn Jake Cobb in a non-title one-on-one match here tonight in our second contest. The corner side with one dominant victory already. Will there be another tonight for our LRW heavyweight champ as he looks to defeat Jake Cobb one more time here tonight in singles competition?
The World Internet Heavyweight Champion, the Punisher, Graves Martin.
As the champ being accompanied by the eldritch being that just won his match here tonight. Will Martin be able to have enough energy left over to help out the champ if there's any trouble? As the sun starts to set here in Monday Night Munchies.
Weighing in at 267 pounds, big time Jacob Cobb.
As the big ear of corn, Jake Cobb makes his way into the ring, looking to try yet again to earn himself a #1 contendership against the LRW champion. And for those of you who are new and don't know, Jake Cobb, our inaugural, our first ever Done Did Good champ, held that belt for a long while until it was retrieved off of him via victory by one ISO pigeon. Will we see the big Cord pull off another chance at victory here tonight? Or will our LRW heavyweight champ once again dominate over the competition? There we go, match underway. The champ striking against Jacob, who was waiting and knew what was coming this time. Yet again, champ striking at him, but not working out in his favor at the moment as Jacob. Small package, close to package reply, but only a 1 count as Jacob trying to play some mind games maybe on the champ here. Also, it's got to be brought up that you gotta wonder if Jacob's also trying to keep his focus on Martin Mythos as well, as early on in the season 2, Jacob and Martin teamed up together to take on Joshi Lucian at STP solving the problem. Or it demonetized, one of the two. have to go back and watch the tapes, but you can do over on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, go to the LRW Season 2 playlist. And you'll be able to see the LRW Season 2 playlist and the LRW pay-per-view playlist to see all the action that you may have missed of Season 2, including also Season 1 in our old building. But not after you get done watching tonight's events. Also remind you to like, comment, subscribe to help grow the channel so we can get more knuckleheads in here to enjoy the insane action of LRW as Jay Cobb slowly trying to dissect the champ at every situation possible. Champ though fighting back. Oh, and Jay Cobb returning the favor there. As both men equally trying to do everything to each other. Tossing the champ though in the corner there. And now Jay Cobb, cross leg, single leg Boston Crab, but the champ, quick ankle pick. But not quick enough to stop Jay Cobb from blocking that. Is another forearm almost connecting, but not working. Oh, but champ fighting out of the grapple. Jay Cobb pushing off a champ. Another strike that Big Ear Corn weebles and wobbles, but he doesn't fall down. But that STO drops the champ down onto the mat. Jay Cobb over the stomp, misses. Kick to the gut. Oh, flurry of combination with the champ. He's had enough. Oh, clothesline, but Jay Cobb pulling the top rope down and driving the champ's own power, momentum against him. Champ throwing Jay Cobb back into the ring now. Not wasting any time. Big chop. But Jay Cobb eats it. Oh, and a big right hand catches the champ for a moment. Into the pin. 1, 2. No. 2 counted. Yet again. Jay Cobb now. Looking for possibly. Oh, no, wait a minute. Doc. Oh, fought out of that power bomb and got him, almost hit him with the knee strike, but Jay Cobb just slipped backwards far enough to not get caught. Jay Cobb being blocked there by that, but a champ. Dead red suplex. Lands flush on the Big Ear Corn into the pin. 1, but only a 1 count for the champ. And now off the ropes. Big elbow in the middle of the gut. Trying to pop the kernels of the body that is the champ. And now the champ, camel clutch, trying to make him humble. That's how he won his last match last week. But Jay Cobb able to pick the legs and get out of that submission quickly. Now he sets the champ into the corner. Coming back around town, but decides not to run at him, but this time he does. They're guaranteed. Splashes in the corner. Punch to the back. Oh, picks him up. He looking for the corn silo. Corn silo connects. 1, 2. No. Champ gets his shoulder up in time. Jay Cobb, big splash, but the knees are up for the champ. And a clothesline connects. Champ now taking advantage. Oh! The champ with a low blow while the ref was distracted. 1, 2. Oh, 2.7. The champ states he's tired of not getting everything. The champ dealing with everything as he was. Oh, got caught in that second punch with a hip toss as Jay Cobb's back up to his feet. Not happy with what the champ did earlier to get that pinfall attempt. Champ thinking about going for something outside, but set against it. Up on Hart's rope. Big leg drop connects. But Jay Cobb kicking his way out of it. Oh, and a big clothesline. And now Jay Cobb. Oh, Champ picks up Jay Cobb. Graveyard Way connects on the big ear cord. But only a 2 count for the champ. And now, Jay Cobb reversing whatever champ had planned as he catches him with a clothesline. As Doc goes climbing back up into the corner yet again. And Martin there distracting Jay Cobb long enough for the champ to recover. But Jay Cobb saw it coming and blocked it with an elbow strike to the sternum. Big chop to the side of the skull. And another double axe handle to the back. The champ now trying to think of what he's got to do. Put away the big ear corn. Big boot to the side of the skull will help. So he rolls over Jay Cobb. And a chop to the brain. And now the champ trying to pop the kernels. That is the top of the skull of the big ear corn. But Jay Cobb pushes him off before he gets anything else going. And a big clothesline from the big ear corn. Jay Cobb may be looking for that corn silo yet again. Got the champ up. Corn silo connects. Into the pin. 1, 2. No! 2.7. Champ gets his shoulder up still. But the big ear corn's not done. Oh, Champ blocks the attempt. Jay Cobb blocks the attempt from the champ. And a clothesline connects. Jay Cobb now returning the favor of the chiropractic attempt by the champ on him. It's Jay Cobb just rubbing the face of the champ across the mat there and then dropping the elbow. Our champ climbing back to his feet via the ropes. Fights out of that situation. Jay Cobb, though, grabbing a hold of him, sending off the ropes again. Twisting sidewalk slam. And now Jay Cobb blocked by the champ. Champ sends Jay Cobb off the rope. Big knee lands. Gets that pop-up knee finally. 1, 2, 3. As once again our LRW heavyweight champion, with the closest fight he's had in a while since winning the title from Wilford Brimley, has a hard-fought fight match against Jay Cobb. But in the end, there's a reason why he is our LRW heavyweight champion. And tonight he proved it here by taking out the big ear of corn. Here this evening, finally being able to get this pop-up knee to connect and catch right across the temple of Jay Cobb. Getting him the 3 count and the victory here this evening. And the tour of decimation continues for the corner side here tonight in LRW. And now, after a bit of confusion from the card on my end, the next and final member of the corner side, the brain of the operations, Penguin Powerster takes on the Pizza Boy Canoe in a one-on-one contest here tonight. After a big win last week at last week's Supper Showdown against oh no, apologies. He lost to Katsuri, but apologies. Canoe, after a loss against Katsuri Blade on Supper Showdown, here tonight looks to get a victory back in the track towards his hunt of the Fast and Free title, and he's doing so by trying to earn some momentum here tonight at Monday Night Munchies. Will it be more than just words for a victory tonight for Canoe? But with that being said, two members of the corner side
and his opponent
have already punched their ticket in for this tour of domination.
220 pounds, the Brain, Peltier, Pow!
Will the Brain, Penguin Powerster, be able to continue this tour of domination here tonight for the corner side, and maybe give us some answers into why they feel the need to go on this reckless tour? Canoe on one side, Penguin on the other. Here we go. Canoe trying to pick up Penguin, but Penguin setting all of his weight down, all their weight down there. And now twisting the arm of Canoe as they're both locked up tight here, jockeying for position. Trying to twist the toppings off of that piece, that cheese slice he calls an arm. And now hammer lock by Penguin. Penguin using their amateur Greco-Roman background to keep control of this match so far. As with Martin is dangerous due to strength and uniqueness, and our LRW champ has tactics and ferocity. Penguin Powerster has a cool, calm, collective mind that they use to keep the upper hand here so far after that rear naked choke, that rear naked chin lock. Now off the top, big chop, but no. Canoe with a punch to the gut, able to get their vision quickly. And now Canoe pulling Penguin out of the corner, sets them up for a hurricane run out of the corner into a pin. Canoe trying to get the upset quickly off of the confusion here, but only a one at best. Now Penguin dragging Canoe back into the corner yet again. As Penguin now sets up Canoe facing the corner, elbow to the back. And now Canoe, set up top. Oh no, maybe not. Set into a tree of Joey Lawrence. The trio, whoa! But Canoe fights out of it, but as he fought out of it, here comes the drop kick by Penguin. Penguin now twisting neckbreaker DDT, reverse DDT on the floor. Canoe though reverses, tries to send Penguin into the steps, but instead catches Penguin with a poison rana on the floor. Well, there's barely any protection out there. Like Nick Cannon on date night, very little protection from that mattress. and those mats on the floor there. As Cadu yet again takes the punishment to Penguin. The count of 6 continues. Now the count of 7. Cadu going up top. Cadu launching himself, but Cadu messing up and over-launching his Penguin. Slides back in the ring, but that does revert the count back. So we're back to the count of 2, but now Cadu with a bit of a busted tailbone there. After falling from such great height, that's the reason to call it high risk, high reward maneuvers. Penguin goes to work on the leg, trying to set up the four figures here in this match by slowly damaging the knee, but Cadu returns the favors. Cadu up top, moonsault, but just misses. Off the ropes, one-person flapjack, all the way up and down with him. Now Penguin kick to the gut. Short range DDT connects to the Cadu. So he drives that pepperoni into the mat. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only. This Penguin now knows not to get frustrated this early on. As he looks to show Cadu the 4 figures of why pizza gets expensive sometimes. But Cadu weathers the storm. And now the flippers are out. Penguin punches to the body. Twirling jawbreaker. On to Cadu as Penguin up top. Big splash, this bird can fly. But Cadu with an up kick. Trying to ruin the momentum as he goes for the pizza ball. Into the pin. 1, 2. No. Quick tail only. As Penguin gets the shoulder up. Ducks the chop, but Cadu blocks the grapple. And now sends Penguin off the ropes. Running knee slice. Pizza cutter. That running shin lariat. Catching Penguin, but only for 2. As Cadu drops the knee into the elbow pocket of Penguin there. Going up top goes Cadu. So waits for Penguin to get to his feet here. Missile drop kick from the corner lands. Went for the shooting star press to finish it up, but Penguin able to get the knees up and a drop kick of their own, but misses. As Cadu launches Penguin into the steps. Cadu now in an area we like to call murder corner. Dragging Penguin and throwing him back in the ring in the count of 4. Cadu back in the count of 5 now. Cadu off the ropes. High angle moonsault, misjudged it yet again. As maybe the wear and tear from the attacks by Penguin, this electric chair drop included, have discombobulated the pizza boy well enough that he's not able to counter and count on his basic skills as the bullet point kick connects with the presentation kicks. Oh, but Cadu grabbing the rope on 2. Wise maneuver there from the pizza boy to not let the match end early. And now Penguin though. Pop-up powerbomb lands. 1, 2, 3. As once again, cool, calm, and collective, Penguin Pallister picks up the victory and continues the onslaught of this torrent domination for the corner side here at Monday Night Munchies. Penguin realizing that with a competitor like Kadu, sometimes you just gotta wait till the engine burns itself out before you pick up steam, before you can clear your vision and see where victory takes you. Kadu had a game plan as best as the pizza boy could do, but it was not enough, as the critical striking and critical thinking of Penguin Powerster picks them up the victory here tonight. The corner side yet again continues on this tour of domination. Will we ever see an end of it? And if we do, by whose hand will it be? And what will happen to that person once they do? What we have here is a very interesting situation, ladies and gentlemen. Haley Webb, the Scarlet Spider, taking on Holly Heartthrob, vintage Holly Heartthrob, in a one-on-one match tonight. But out of the question mark kindness of her heart, Yuri King Kang has decided to step into the ring as a special guest referee to make sure the match is called as evenly as possible, maybe. We'll have to wait and see as this match goes on underway right now.
The following is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Yuri King Kang.
Yuri King Kang, not in her traditional gear tonight, as she has told the bosses upstairs that she will do everything in her power to call the match down the middle fairly between these two women who have such animosity between each other. And to Yuri's credit, she is a good pick for this. If you remember her situation when she was dealing with Victoria Lovecraft during the month of October, leading up to the casket match on All Hallows Eve. Yuri here tonight to make sure none of the craziness that she dealt with happens between these two ladies here tonight. That being said, though, the Scarlet Spider, Haley Webb, definitely has more than just words and opinions when it comes to dealing with Holly Heartthrob.
First, from Cobb County, Georgia, Haley Webb.
With the inclusion of a special referee tonight, will the Scarlet Spider be able to focus and eliminate her prey here tonight? And what will this do for Haley Webb? In her rankings and standings in the Goddess of the World division? Will this be the catalyst that finally moves her forward in the women's division here on Monday Night Munchies? Speaking of the Goddess of the World Championship, as a reminder, our Goddess of the World Women's Heavyweight Champion, Verona Goychek, will be in action tonight in a triple threat match. First fall to win, as she takes on Spari Venditti and Magic Masters here tonight. later on. But now that we see
And her opponent from Pawtucket, Rhode Island,
Haley Webb into the ring,
Holly Hart.
here comes Holly Heartthrob, who also thought her and Haley were done with things after she won against Haley and their first go around against each other after that long program between each other. But tonight, Holly's got to do it again against the Scarlet Spider, or at least attempt to. Here we go. And both ladies rushing into the ring as Haley running in with that knee strike. Catches Holly quickly. And Holly now throwing her down into a pin. But Yuri a little late to the call there. And now both ladies collar and elbow tie up. They both jockey for position. Holly with the arm wringer at the moment. Working on putting the tension on the arm and left arm and shoulder of Haley Webb to keep her from maybe using that Web of Lies Michinoku driver on her tonight. As Yuri's there to check on the submission, that modified Dragon Sleeper. Haley does not tap though. Both ladies collar and elbow tie up yet again as Holly pushes Haley into the corner. And now separate them quickly though. Put back into the corner is now Holly kicking the leg, causing it damage over that steel cable that's taped up, we call ropes here. Haley now trying to set up Holly, but Holly fights out of it. Drop kick connects for Holly. Holly is in control once again over Haley Webb here tonight. Now both ladies collar and elbow yet again. Neither woman not willing to give the other the opportunity to gain advantage. Such animosity between each other. As Haley now tosses away Holly. Discus attempt was blocked by a kick. As a trip up the legs by vintage Holly Heartthrob. And now Holly trying to figure out what she needs to do. Goes up top instead. Is Holly already looking for the Ferris wheel? No! Went for a missile drop kick, but overshot the intended target. Is now she sends Haley off the ropes, but Haley captures herself, rolls through, stacks her up, and this full clutch pin. But only a 1 count. Now Holly taking advantage of the distraction for Haley. Puts her in the corner. Big chop in the corner, but Haley fights out of that corner. Holly fights out of the grapple. From behind. Holly with a rear naked choke lands. But Yuri able to see the rope break there from Haley Webb. Putting her legs on the rope, but she was near that corner. What is Yuri doing? Wait, Yuri! Yuri! Welcome on in. Yuri with the Yoshi tonic on the Holly Heartthrob. I thought she was keeping it. I thought she was going to keep the call down the middle. I guess not. I guess Yuri's got some issues with Holly Heartthrob. Welcome on in, everyone. As Yuri is down on the mat, everything's legal at the moment while Yuri's knocked out. Yuri now back to her feet. Oh! And Yuri disqualifying Holly Heartthrob. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from the commercial break as El Tigre Fantasma takes on Tukra Mahit in a 1-on-1 contest here in our second half of Monday Night Munchies. A lot of insane action so far tonight. So we saw the corner side continue their Torah domination
Weighing in at 215 pounds.
against the LRW roster. And then, before the commercial break, that interesting situation that I'm still trying to figure out and understand about what happened between Yuri King Kang being a special referee for Haley Webb and Holly Heartthrob, and Yuri's choice to attack Holly for some reason still baffles me. We're still trying to get word on what's going on with that whole particular predicament. As we see El Tigre Phantasma in the ring, awaiting
217 pounds.
the broken mind of Tukra Mahit as he makes his way to the ring. Tukra has had an interesting time in Season 2 at LRW. There have been moments where Tukra seems like everything's all fine and dandy, and he's doing what he needs to move up in the company. However, here lately, Tukra has not been his normal happy-go-lucky self, to say the least. And we've been seeing a different, darker side of Tukra Mahit here. Will we see him fall further in the darkness here tonight against El Tigre Phantasma in this 1-on-1 contest? El Tigre on one side, Tukra on the other. Here we go. And now El Tigre tossing Tukra out the ropes and drop kick to the knee. Firing a moonsault off the top rope there. As El Tigre went for the Hurricanrana into the victory roll off the top corner. Got himself a 2, but that's about it. Now both men getting back up to their feet after that exchange. El Tigre still in control for the moment as he kicks to the thighs into the wheelbarrow DDT or Bulldog. Take a drink if you will. Tigre slowly getting back to his feet. Now Tigre itching at the ability to pounce at him when he can. So he pops up with his tilt-the-world DDT, landing right on the top of the skull, the fluffy skull. Tukra Mahit there. El Tigre now, think we're about to see a tiger. No! Thought we were going to see a tiger claw. But instead we saw a pop-up reversal from the broken clown, Tukra Mahit. And now, El Tigre fighting out of the grasp of Tukra. Oh, Tukra sent to the corner, but the ref in the way. Keeps Tukra from being able to go in that corner and keeps El Tigre from doing something there. But he catches him with that twisting flash smash. Wait a minute. Why does this music sound familiar? Who could it be trying? Oh, wait! It's ISO Pigeon! Yo-yo driver, middle of the ring. On to El Tigre. I guess Pigeon is still upset with what's happened between him and Tukra, or between him and El Tigre. As Tukra Mahit tries to take advantage. After Phantasma got his bell rung thanks to that yo-yo driver from ISO Pitching. Tucker now trying to take control. Kitchen sink, he's throwing everything at him. Now Tucker up top. Big elbow lands. And going for the pin now. 1, 2. Only a 2. Tucker now tossing over, or throwing over El Tigre as he stomps the knee into the mat. Trying to take away some of the agility of El Tigre, but El Tigre using that agility to break out of that attempt. But Tucker back in control yet again. Now Tucker off the ropes. Back body drop on El Tigre. Tucker, party popper. Off the running party popper connects. Into the pin. 1, 2. No. 2 count only for Tucker Mahit. Tucker now, middle rope, party popper just landing. By the grace of the gods. 1, 2. No. El Tigre getting the shoulder up yet again. Now Tigre out, catching Tucker's leg into a dragon screw leg whip now. Now moving Tucker away from the ropes for a change. But Tucker back to his feet quickly. There's El Tigre setting up. A running power bomb into the ropes. Not a fun time to tell you that much. Uh-oh. Tiger Claw connects this time. But El Tigre's not done as he pulls the bowstring. This Tiger's out hunting for prey. But Tucker gets out of the maneuver. Oh, Tiger Hunt connects fully this time. Into the pin. 1, 2. No, 2.8. At best, 2.9. Tucker just getting that shoulder up. Movie King reverse blockbuster as El Tigre goes between the uprights with a double leg drop. Connects, double leg drop there. Oh, Tucker gets back to his feet, fighting back. And now both men teeing off on each other. But Tucker getting the advantage over El Tigre for the moment as he puts El Tigre down on the mat with a hard left hand. And now Tucker attacking and dominating at the moment. Tucker up top. We're going to look for the full. Oh no, elbow instead. Thought he was going for the avalanche party popper. But decides to go for the elbow. 1, 2. No. 2 count yet again. Tucker now striking at El Tigre. Setting up here for a leaping pile driver. Tucker up top. Are we going to see it here? Party popper avalanche. Party popper connects. Flattening the sternum. And it's over. Tucker Mahit with the victory here tonight over El Tigre. But was it due? But now the question is asked, was it due to the efforts of Tucker Mahit's own twisted, broken mind? Or was it because of a certain bird cooing up the place and hitting El Tigre with that yo-yo driver earlier on in the match? But what the records will show is that Tucker Mahit with an avalanche party popper gets the win over El Tigre Phantasma here tonight on Monday Night Munchies.
Here is your winner, Spectacular Ali Marr.
Will this win help Tucker Mahit find the path he's destined to take? Or will it continue to help break the mind and spirit of the broken clown? From one champion winning earlier to seeing another in competition tonight, here in a normal triple threat match, our goddess of the world, Verona Goychek, takes on the former number one contender, Spari Venditti, and newcomer from being traded from Supper Showdown to Monday Night Munchies, the marvelous Magic Masters, in her Monday night debut here in a triple threat match. Now, from what I can understand is this.
The following is a triple threat match.
Our goddess of the world, Verona Goychek,
From Hamburg, Germany,
was so pleased with the match she had against Spari and the effort Spari put into almost to try and win, that Verona Goychek said, hey, I want to go at you one more time. I want to have one more match between us to see if we can really settle things here. And during that conversation with the bosses in the back, Magic Masters, who was just coming into Monday Night Munchies after the trade, boldly and loudly interjected herself into the business of these two ladies while they were talking to the bosses in the back. And both ladies, both Verona Goychek, both our champ, and Spari Venditti, who's making her way to the ring at the moment, were not happy with the actions of Magic Masters. And so tonight, they've decided to let Masters into the match to welcome her with open arms, in a sense, here tonight. And with this being a normal triple threat match, you definitely need more than just eyes in the back of your head. You need a seventh and eighth sense sometimes, as the first person to get a pinfall will be the winner. Instead of our normal rules where it's an elimination style, tonight, the first person to gain a pinfall or submission victory will be the winner. And that puts not only more pressure on our LRW goddess of the world and Spari Venditti, but it also puts pressure on this young lady. As Magic Masters makes her Monday Night Munchie debut here tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Been wrong in the past. We saw earlier, but I have a feeling this night's her first night here in Monday Night Munchies. Best of luck to you, Magic. But you're going against two ladies who are not afraid to throw caution into the wind and pick up a victory here tonight. However, there are no countouts and no disqualifications, so anything goes. The only thing you need to worry about is getting a victory at the end of the match. Here we go, bell rung, and already Spari and Verona going after each other, trying to reignite what we left off at our end of the month Loving Destruction last month, when they fought for the title. And now both ladies focusing on each other more than they're focusing on Masters for the moment. Oh, Sparry getting caught by Masters, now getting caught by the champ, Goychek. Oh. Sparry blocking the kick as Goychek got caught with a super kick. And now Masters with a clothesline, putting Sparry onto the mat. High moonsault, but both ladies missed their attempts on the other. Sparry moved out the way there. Now Sparry setting up snap suplex all the way down onto the champ. There's Masters now working to go from behind. Ripcord knee pop. Connects. Now, some people will say that the advantage goes to Masters because both these ladies don't know what they're expecting against Magic Masters. They've never experienced a match of Masters against each other. Minus Sparry, I believe. Actually, Sparry's had matches with Masters, and Sparry knows what to do. But our champ, a little bit of an uphill climb, and she may not know exactly what Sparry does, or what Magic Masters has up her sleeve. But Goychek in control, putting Masters on the ropes. And now putting pain and punishment into that knee. Oh! And she gets struck with that kendo stick being tossed at her way. And Sparry with a poison rana on the Masters. Sparry now. Multitude of kicks, misses the leg lariat. Oh, snap suplex into the pin by the champ. But a kick out. And not even one. Was not enough to even get it tapped to the pinfall there. Champ though in control. Sparry back to her feet. Headbutt. Masters comes in with a chair and catches Sparry across the skull. And now striking Sparry with the chair. Going for the champ. Catches her as well. Masters the only one standing in the ring for the moment. The champ back in. Sparry hanging on to the apron. Uh-oh. Back body drop by the champ. On the Magic Masters. Oh, Masters though moves out the way. Punch to the gut. Sparry. Springboard into great. Masters had the same idea, but Sparry beat her to it. And Sparry and Masters all have with an air ball there. Knee strike from the champ. On to Sparry. Drop kick to the back. And Masters trying to showboat, but got caught by the champ. As Goychek tosses her down. Trust fall twisting splash. But Sparry there to break it up, as this is not elimination tonight. This match is not elimination. It is first fall to a victory. Uh-oh. Sambo suplex connects on the Sparry Venditti. As the champ now looks to work on Masters here. Send her up on the ropes. The Masters fights back. Catches the champ off guard. Throws her off the ropes. Big knee strike. Catches the champ into the pin. And there's Sparry yet again to break up the pinfall. Masters with a chin jack. With a chin jack. Dropping the chin onto that knee. Champ's up, float over, senton misses. Oh, and a sledgehammer to the booty. And the champ not happy with his multitude of strikes. Crashing down Masters for what she did. Oh, Sparry. With a stunner on the knees. But a kick out because of the pin break by Masters. And I believe our champion, yes, Verona Goychek is indeed bloody after that knee strike from Masters earlier. Oh, and Masters looking to do something to Sparry. Got caught by the champ, sending her to the floor. Now Sparry with a face buster on the champ, who tried to use that sledgehammer on her. Sparry with the pin. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only as Masters slid in and broke it up. Oh, drop toe hold as she tried to use the sledgehammer again. Sparry missed the kick as Masters picks the ankle on the support leg. Oh, wheelbarrow stunner by Venditti. And now Goychek scooping her up, snake eyes on the ropes. The champ going after Masters now. And Sparry both. Champ knows how dangerous Sparry is if you don't keep your eye on her. At the same time, she doesn't know what's going on with Masters. It's the Champ trying to get some elevation, but Masters was there to break it up. Only for a 1 count. Uh-oh. STO trip. But Sparry to now. Masters sent into the corner. Gets a Champ thrown at her by the Champ. Trying to keep her out of this match yet again. Sparry though blocking. Uh-oh. Head scissors driver. On to Goychek. Possibly able to ride through it. Now Masters with this Muay Thai knee lifts as Sparry's caught up in the ropes. Masters running big boot strike. Sends Sparry to the floor as though the Champ now. Drop kick to Masters. Goychek up top. Big elbow through the middle of the spine. Lands and connects as Sparry trying to get the crowd pumped up behind her. Masters blocking the kick and taking down. Goychek went for that moonsault off a hard trouble, misses, and a candlestick for trouble. Almost caught the Champ with a candlestick, but no. Champ blocks it out their hands, but now both ladies going back and forth here in the ring as Masters on the floor. Goychek missing both attempts to attack. Sparry finally gets the attempt to here. And Russian leg sweep into the pommel. Going for the pin, 1. There's Masters yet again to break it up. That's the issue with these triple threat matches. Sometimes when you think it's all over, there's someone right there. Oh! Like that heel hook spear kick. Oh, wait a minute, Sparry looking for the realest steel package. That full upper body submission. But no, Masters able to hold on tonight. Just a little bit longer. Sparry now calling upon the aid of the crowd. Oh! Somebody got caught with a candlestick. I think both of them did, but it broke over Magic Masters' head after the Champ broke up whatever Sparry and her was planning. Off the ropes goes Sparry. Sparry blocking the Champ. Got-rid suplex lands. Sees Magic with a bat and catches her with it instead. Oh, now Masters clobbered to the head with a bat. The Champ clobbered with a bat. The Champ starting to bleed a little more out of that cut. Sparry now looking for a pin on Masters. Was it enough time? It was. As Sparry picks up the victory. And this triple threat on a pin against Masters, who was knocked out. Rendered almost unconscious thanks to that baseball bat shot to the top of her skull. The question now is, had this been a one-on-one match, would the results be the same? Or was the inclusion of Magic Masters the difference maker here tonight? In the end, though, it's that lady right there, Sparry Venditti, who picks up a victory tonight. And will this victory lead Sparry into another opportunity to get at the title? Tonight is our co-main event of the evening as the Glory Boys, the two bad dudes, the LRW Men's Tag Team Champions, take on the A&B Connection, this time in a tornado tag. And this time, if the A&B Connection win, they will get an opportunity to face the Glory Boys for a #1 contendership match at our end of the month pay-per-view, Lucky Beatings.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 345 pounds, the World Men's Tag Team Champions, Curtis Blade and James Azriel, the Bay.
As the Glory Boys make their way into the ring, they gotta have on their mind whether or not they will be able to hold off the advances of A&B Connection here in this tornado tag match tonight. Though they have been dominant for quite a while, since earning the titles themselves and not been defeated for them.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 500 pounds.
Tonight, the A&B Connection
Given Alan Bradley.
look to make amends of that issue
Alan
by winning tonight and earning a title match
Generation.
against the Glory Boys at our pay-per-view at the end of the month. A&B Connection has done it once. Will they be able to do it again here tonight? This time with bigger implications. On the line, the champs in one corner, A&B Connection the other. In this tornado tag match, no countouts, no disqualifications. Both team members in the ring at the same time or out of the ring at the same time. Everyone is legal. And it comes down to pinfall or submission as a tilt-a-whirl head scissors takes down Curtis Blade. And now Barker, schoolboy roll-up on the Axel there. As Curtis Blade works on Alan Barker there. And now Axel working on Bradley. Oh. Maybe a little miscommunication there. Moonsault dropkick connects by Axel on the Bradley. And now that neck breaker on the Barker. Is Axel in control? Oh! Double kick from each team member. As I will try to call his best action I can when I see it, but there's a lot of action going on, ladies and gentlemen, like earlier. Barker now. Axel up on his shoulder. Axel fights out of it. Curtis reversing Bradley here. Putting Bradley in the corner. Snap suplex all the way for Axel on the Barker. Bradley moved out of the way of the splash. Curtis Blade, but Blade with that soul butt to the belly. Lands flush and puts Barker on the mat. And Bradley on the mat. And now with a kendo stick going after Bradley. Catching him before he gets up. Bradley gets out the stick off the drop as the Glory Boys look to be in control at the moment over the A&B Connection. But they got to be careful because being too confident could cause more problems for the Glory Boys win than it can for A&B Connection's loss. Beautiful combination of moves there by Curtis Blade, but only a 1 count. Axel trying to use that sledgehammer, gets dropped toe hold and dropped out of his hands. It's Blade now trying to do something here, but sets up Axel to do something to Barker, but Barker fights his way out. As A&B Connection look to take control of the Macho Shooting Star Press by Barker, and a splash by Bradley. Curtis Blade going for that single leg drop kick, misses. Barker now sends him in the corner. Blade fights out of it as Bradley's working on Axel, moving him out the way of the ropes there. Uh-oh. Low blow by Bradley, as it is perfectly legal in the match. Now Curtis Sling Blade. 2 count drop kick combination connects, but a 2 count. Almost a 3. The A&B Connection, and right there would have won it and got themselves the #1 contendership. As that is what's on the line for the A and B connection right now. The chance to face the Glory Boys in a tag team match for the titles. Uh-oh. Blade with a avalanche Spanish fly. But luckily, Bradley able to pay attention in time. Don't break up the pin attempt. But Bradley is kind of on his own as Barker's down for the moment. Rebound leg drop by Axel. But only for one. Bradley puts Blade in the corner. Now Axel throwing him. Axel throwing Barker or Bradley into the corner, setting him up top as Barker almost got caught with a sledgehammer to the booty. Got caught. Blade with a Hurricane Rana. Uh-oh. German suplex into that ripcord clothesline as Barker hitting that twisting cutter. Now Bradley, old dog, new tricks. Catches Axel as Blade gets caught with a wheelbarrow DDT and a big boot by Bradley on the Axel's face. Barker now going after Axel as Bradley goes to focus on the Blade, looking for do something here as Barker's got the pin attempt. Flying shoulder tap and connects, but only a 2 for Barker on that pin attempt of Axel. So the Glory Boys are down, but not out. Shotgun senton connects on Axel. Full clutch. Boston Crab by Bradley, but I believe Axel with that Hurricane Rana broke up the attempt there. Everyone's jockeying for position. That drop kick to the basement catches both A-B connection, breaking up the pin attempt. Now Axel with a flourish, a combination. Ends it with a quick meteor, but gets caught by Breaker. Into that sprawling reverse DDT. Baker now. Oh! A twisting cutter from Breaker. The price is wrong. But not wrong enough to not get the pinfall. And a strong right hand from Bradley on the Axel. I believe it may have, yes it did, that right hand busted open Axel as Axel with the Lamahi straw on the Barker. High on moonsault connects, but Blade kind of caught himself in the ropes there. Hope he's okay. Maybe the adrenaline's not making him feel it. Yoshi tonic by Barker on the Axel. But there's Blade with a kendo stick to the back. Bradley going after Axel now as both members of their team. A little worse for wear ring. Oh! Suplex toss by Bradley as Barker now goes to work on Blade. Blade set up top as Axel sent to the corner there of the barricade. Wheelbarrow. Oh, reversed. Discus punch. What caused Axel to get busted open last time. Code red by Blade. On the Barker, now Bradley. Spinning Dr. Bomb connects. Into the pin. 1, 2. And it's over. The A&B connection earns themselves an opportunity once again to face for the tag team titles against the Glory Boys at the end of the month. And now that they want it, what will the Glory Boys do? Knowing that they have to face A&B Connection yet again, and this time for the biggest stakes on the line. But tonight, we're here to talk about the A&B Connection picking up a big win here. Is right here. The spinning Dr. Bomb, which landed on the kendo stick. Done by Alan Bradley. Enough for a 3 count as Barker made sure to keep Axel outside.
Alan Bradley and unbreakable Alan Barker, the generation.
But tonight, the A&B Connection pick up a huge win in our co-main event here in Monday Night Munchies. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event of the evening as the Dark Arthur, Rihanna Hunter, takes on the Silver Raven, Adriana Nevermore, in a one-on-one contest to close things out this Monday night. Both ladies in the ring talking right now. Oh, wait. Rihanna, oh! One for the clothesline, caught the ref by accident. As now both ladies go to continue on what was going on. The bell's been rung, so the match is still going on, luckily. Rihanna Hunter accidentally hitting the ref. She was aiming for Adriana. Now goes to work on the fingers and extremities of Nevermore. These two ladies running back. Oh, beautiful German suplex. Followed her all the way down on their shoulder blades and neck. Uh-oh. Adriana able to block this attempt from Rihanna. Both ladies now collar and elbow tie up as they both grapple each other, trying to jockey for position here. Nevermore pushing Rihanna into the corner, and the ref there to break it up cleanly, though. So the ref back to his feet finally. The match continues underway. Reverse falling falling buster. Both ladies get collar and elbow yet again. As I was going to say, both ladies having a bit of a rivalry between each other since the start of season 2. Finally getting to see them in action as we've seen Adriana, who was over on Supper Showdown, being the former goddess or Queen of the Realms, who lost her title last month, at the end of the month, to Wolfman Rahina, and now has moved over to Monday nights to continue her battles with Rihanna Hunter and then some, and some other folks as well. Rihanna now with that rear chin lock. But Nevermore slips out of it and catches the hammerlock on the Hunter. Is Hunter trying to figure out how to get out of this hammerlock situation? With Adriana putting the pressure on that left shoulder and elbow even more. Hunter now trying to figure out what to do. Got picked. Both the legs picked, and now Nevermore. Oh! Pendulum cutter out of the corner. Nevermore now with that blockbuster. Putting her onto the mat. Ooh, drop kick to the spine by Nevermore. She feels like she's in control at the moment. Sends Rihanna off the ropes. Oh! Backflip body slam. Lands for Nevermore, but not only for a 1 count. Nevermore waiting for Rihanna to come to her feet here. Missile drop kick misses. As the Dark Arthur looks to take control of the scoop slam there. And Nevermore back to her feet. Gets caught with a bunch of strikes. As Rihanna captures the wrist control and clocks her with a multitude of short arm clotheslines. Oh! Falling facebuster from Rihanna Hunter. Almost a lifting flatliner there. Call it what you will. Hunter picking up Nevermore, but Nevermore trips up Hunter. Kick to the spine. Now Adriana heading to the ropes. She's looking to get springy with the thingy. Springboard. Oh, countered the Hurricane Rana into a powerbomb. As Hunter goes to work and starts pummeling away. And Nevermore and slaps the taste out of her mouth for good measure. Into the pin for a 1, but only a 1 so far. And she kicks out, Nevermore kicks out of it. No, Rihanna, though, stomping away. And Nevermore sets her up on the ropes, but the ref kind of getting it away at the moment. As Rihanna was set up for something there. And the ADHD got the distraction. And now Hunter, elbow into the corner. Drops Nevermore down, and she stomps away on one hole. And looks to walk it dry. Hunter to the heart rope. Calling up Nevermore. And drop kick connects. And now picking up Nevermore by the neck and tosses her away. Of heart rope again. Double axe handle right to the face. Right to the mush. Into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. As Rihanna gets closer. They're putting away Nevermore here tonight. Nevermore getting back to her feet groggily, though. As Rihanna looking here, possibly sit-out powerbomb instead. I thought she was going for the final chapter. Maybe even the rough draft, but no, a sit-out powerbomb. Maybe to keep Nevermore distracted from being able what she wanted to do. Oh, Nevermore from one side to the other. Running into Gary lands. And now Nevermore back to her feet, trying to keep control. Oh, wait a minute. Quote the Raven. Corner of the ring. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only. As one quote the Raven was not enough for Nevermore to put away. Hunter looking for the telltale heart instead. But does not go for the pin. Now working that left knee and ankle. Torquing it in the wrong way possible. Nevermore yet again. Quietly waiting for Rihanna to get to her feet. Strikes her. Uh-oh. Quote the Raven yet again. This time one more. 1, 2. Oh, 2.7. As Hunter gets her shoulder up in time. Off the ropes. Phoenix splash lands. And Hunter goes outside to catch a breather. She watches Nevermore yapping too much. Caught her distracted. Popped up. Pancake to nobody. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Fire or the rough draft submission. First draft submission. Locked in, but not enough to put away. Nevermore here is Rihanna Hunter. Looking to do something from the rope. Candor. Power the Bessler. Oh, and a center leg takedown spear. Connects for Hunter. She tosses and turns Nevermore around. Now going to pull on the leg. Trying to cause it more problems. Oh, and now stomping away at the sternum of Nevermore. Continuing on, working on the fingies and the hand of Adriana. And now pummeling away at Nevermore. Nevermore slowly getting to her feet here as Rihanna sends Nevermore off the ropes. Oh, Nevermore blocks it. Pendulum cutter connects. But both ladies are down on the mat. Hunter, though, using the ropes to get up to her advantages. Nevermore, maybe out of desperation, hitting that maneuver. Rihanna telling her how she feels about pummeling her in the corner. Runs up big boot. Big old crime kick in the corner. Wait a minute. Tail hard on the floor by Nevermore. Almost catching Rihanna on the steps. And now Snapdragon. Suplex connects, dropping the knee across the face of Rihanna Hunter. And now another knee across the jaw. So they got to the count of 10 to get back into the ring. Adriana is using that count to its fullest as she gets back in the count of 6. And thinks that's all that is needed to get done. The count of 8 happens. Hunter on the ground, clutching her ribs. Uh-oh. Count of 9. Oh, and she just gets back up in time, but not quick enough. As Adriana Nevermore picks up a victory, though it being count out. The Silver Raven picks up the win tonight. But I don't think that'll be the last we see of these two ladies exchanging actions in the ring here at LRW, especially here at Monday Night Munchies. But congratulations to Adriana Nevermore for a big victory here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, though, our time has come to an end. And I must send you on your way to find something new, fun, excitement to happen. That being said, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for coming by and hanging out. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to see more action here on the LRW Network. But I have been your host, Knuckle J Moose. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you had a wonderful night. And we hope to see you again this Wednesday for some more crazy action here at the channel. Until then, stay awesome, stay amazing, stay wiggly, and I will see you all for the next show. Good night, everyone, and have a great rest of your evening.